Head back outside now. It's a chilly start to the day and more snow could be on the way. Let's get the full forecast from 27 Storm Track meteorologist Blaze Keller. Blaze, what are we looking at here?
Well, we're looking at crumble, and we're going to introduce you to crumble here in just a few minutes. Absolutely adorable. As I said, we're going to introduce you to Crumble and his sister here in just a moment. But we're looking at our temperature spread over February. Actually, 70% of the month has been warmer than average, and that leaves our average temperature to be 27 degrees, which actually might not seem like it would lead to this, but the warmer temperatures have allowed for warmer air, which obviously means more snow. So we're actually over 10 inches of snow for the month in Madison, and that gets us over the 139-year average for average snow that we pick up in February, but we're close to, not there yet, to that foot, almost 13 inches of snow that we normally pick up, and that's over a 30-year average. Now, there is a little bit of snow on the ground, so if you're going to be taking your pups outside and they're a little bit sensitive, just know it is going to be a colder day out there. So if you got some booties, I know we use a little paste that goes in their paws. You might want to do that today because it is going to be colder out there. Clouds are starting to move in out of Minnesota as well as in Iowa. This is where our next round of snow is going to be moving in, but our winds are currently out of the northeast, so they're not out of the south yet. So it's just going to take a little bit of time before they get here. But take a look at not only this beautiful puppy, but just how cold it was across the Midwest this morning. It was 19 degrees below zero both in Fargo, International Falls, 20 in Bismarck. Now, it was 12 degrees here in Madison. Now we're up to 18, so it's not going to be a warm day because our winds are out of the northeast. We got that fresh snow on the ground. We haven't seen that southerly wind take on over. And even though it's going to be a cold Friday, it is not going to be a cold weekend. Now, we're going to talk about Crumble and his sister in just a moment, but I mentioned that it's not going to be a cold weekend because these two came from Mississippi, so they've got a little catching up to do in terms of our weather here. But we are going to be watching as snow chances increase as we head into the evening, leading to about an inch, maybe max overnight. Not looking like a heavy snow, but just enough to kind of whiten up the grass before it melts throughout the day on Saturday. So we're looking at 5 o'clock tonight, not seeing that snow move on in. It's going to continue as we head further into your evening and overnight, pushing off to the northeast, wrapping up early Saturday, and then those clouds will slowly chip away. Southerly winds take on over. You can see most of that cloud cover staying north of the Dells. That's indicating that that warmer air continues to dominate. Maybe seeing a little bit of fog on Sunday, but again, another beautiful weekend as we go into the end of February, kicking off March here by next weekend. So we're looking at teens and 20s today. There's a look at your weekend forecast. Both days, 30s and 40s, mostly sunny skies. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast. So we're talking mid-30s and 40s this weekend, upper 30s to low 40s on Monday with that rain-snow mix. Probably going to be more rain than snow, folks, but we could see a little bit more of that mix as we head overnight into Tuesday. That wraps up. And then, as I said, it's going to be an active kind of end to February and kickoff to March as we look at a couple more rain-snow chances there Wednesday and Thursday of next week.